Springfield, Mass. Over. Okay, but you can hear me off the repeater. You can copy, right? Oh yeah, you're in there. I'm not in the best of locations, and you're there with some white noise, but 100%, you're not dropping out. Over. Okay, thank you. 'Cause we have the net coming up. I know you check in too. All right. It's 9:59 or so. Very good. I'll stand by on the side here. WA1AES. Thank you, AB1TC.
N1 SAV, N1 SAV, N1 QO.
And one SAV. Go ahead, Obi.
You gonna do the net today or no?
I'll be honest with you, I just got out of bed and I really am not feeling that great. If you could do it, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know how you feel. Sore throat, tickly throat, runny nose, sneezy, wheezy, eat onion soup type of day. All right, get better, whatever. N1 SAV, N1 QO.
All right, Obi. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You can check me in if you'd like.
Hey, don't go to Mikey. He hates every. Hey, Mikey likes it. All right, I like it. What are we doing here? Does anyone need to use the repeater or need a signal report before I begin this morning's traffic net for the 17th of December 2015? Hearing nothing. Good morning. This is Cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net beats daily at 10 a.m., 10:15 or so on Sunday on the Nobark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91162.2 toned repeater. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and the towns of Western Massachusetts and to provide a liaison to the first region net that meets on a frequency of 3.948 megacycles at 1345 and 1600 local time. And some clearing of the nostrils. Where was I here? Not much light in this room. Well, anyway, this is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please do not leave the net without first informing net control whenever possible. When checking in, please go slowly. Thank you. Your net control station today is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor N1 QOV. My name is Obi, Oscar Bravo India Echo. Currently, I am running commercial power. Commercial. I have no traffic for the net at this time, and I am located in Pittsfield, Berkshire County, Commonwealth of Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Go now. No station heard. Now looking for our first region liaison station or a representative thereof. Sioux Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie Paul. Please call and list any traffic.
This is AB1CC, Alpha Bravo 1 Tango Charlie. I hope you get coffee. I'm on my reliable bow fan in the middle of the jungle. Good morning, Obi. Good morning to the rest of the net. We have freezing fog here at 1,700 feet above sea level. There is no traffic at this time for Western Mass from Region 1. Back to net control.
Oh, sure, make those poor little 8-year-old Chinese girls wait. Never mind. Recognizing Alpha Bravo and Tango Charlie Paul, Bofang, I think HT copyable, a little bit of hiss on the side. Anyway, battery power with zero traffic from First Region for Western Mass. Thank you, Paul. Okay, net control now looking for stations with traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements. Anyone can generate formal traffic or bring announcements to the net. Traffic or announcements. Your call signs, please.
K1FFK.
No station heard. That still lists no traffic. Okay, net control is now looking for any station, anywhere, anyhow. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in the Western Mass Traffic Nets. Any station with without, please check in now.
Alpha Bravo 1 Whiskey Uniform. This is Scott in Athol, Mass. Commercial power. Here it is. November 1 Alpha November Delta. Doug in Munson. Commercial power, no traffic, 48 degrees and rainy in beautiful downtown Munson. You sound like hell. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning, doing that. This is Kilo Alpha 1 Juliet Oscar Uniform, KA1JOU 10 from Peterborough, New Hampshire. Commercial power, no traffic. Good morning, Obi. This is November 2 Victor Uniform. Hope that's slow enough. N2VU Donald. Common spelling. Queensbury, New York, 45 degrees, no traffic. Good morning to everyone. No offense, Obi, but I got a Kleenex over the speaker. Don't want to catch anything. Hope you feel better, N2VU. This is Whiskey Alpha 1 Alpha Echo Sierra Mobile down in Canaan, Connecticut. Ernie, no traffic. Good morning, Obi. Juliet November Tango N2JNT, Jack in Brunswick, New York. Good morning, Obi. Good morning to the net. Commercial power. I have no traffic. This is Whiskey Alpha 1 November Tango India. The name is John. I am mobile battery powered in the town of Charlemont. This is Kilo Charlie 1 Delta Alpha X-Ray. Dave in Springfield. Commercial powered, no traffic. Good morning, Obi. Good morning to the net.
Okay, we'll grab it there. I might need one fill. Recognizing myself, commercial, Alpha Bravo and Tango Charlie, Paul HT battery, and next station, Alpha Bravo 1 Whiskey Uniform. I got confused. Correct call sign and power source and first name, please.
Yep. Alpha Bravo 1 Whiskey Uniform. The name is Scott. Commercial power. I'm in Athol, Massachusetts. And it's about 42 degrees here.
Okay, recognizing Alpha Bravo 1 Whiskey Uniform, commercial power, and 1 A&D Doug commercial, KA1JOU Ken commercial, and 2 VU Don commercial. Mostly going slow is for the new people that I don't know. For the most part, I know who it is by the first syllable. WA1 AES, Ernie battery. Take it easy, Ernie, leaves and things. And 2 JNT, Jack Commercial, WA1 NTI, John Battery, and KC1 DAX, Dave Commercial. Additional stations. Okay, before I forget the new people or whatever, I'll reiterate these nets are being recorded and copied to Ustream and or YouTube under my call sign, in case you want to check your audio signal, whatever. Okay. All those not involved in traffic handling may secure as we go into announcements. I haven't mentioned this in a while. Massachusetts, Rhode Island phone net, traffic net meets when Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays at 1800, 6 p.m. local time. Frequency 3.978 plus or minus QRM, QRN. Actually, it's a traffic net, but I guess they do hang around and shoot the breeze. So if you're looking for people to like you on HF, that's the place to be. Again, when is this? 39.78 Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. 39.78. All right. Close enough. Mima Races, first Monday of the month, in case it's a holiday, the second Monday. When is this? 1900 on this repeater. HF 3.930, HF 3.930 at 1845, plus or minus QRM. Not the time, but the frequency. Newcomers Roundtable, first and third Mondays of the month. I think that's this coming Monday. Newcomers Roundtable, first and third Monday, 7:30. This repeater. All welcome newly licensed hams, upgraded hams, and old timers alike. Another HF 10 meters, rag chew, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 0830. Local frequency 28.450, 28.450. Again, 10-meter rag chew, Tuesday and Thursday, 0830. Ernie was looking for an 857. Ernie WA1A ES 857. I think he found one, but keep it in mind. Jan W1JWN will be or was looking for a net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net HF Sunday morning 0830. Sunday morning Western Mass Emergency Net. If he doesn't have one, please contact W1GWN. Email and or Facebook Western Mass Emergency Net group page. Next pass of the ISS, almost directly overhead, going up the eastern seaboard. When is this? 13:27, 1:27 p.m. this afternoon. And I don't think they're working anything, no packet, no voice, maybe school contacts. And finishing up on this portion. Currently in Pittsfield, 43 degrees, overcast. Wind out of the southeast at 12. Looks like we're in for rain, clearing up Friday and back to mixed precip Friday night, Saturday night. So that puts a damper on the first part of the weekend. Okay, end of round one. Additional stations for the Western Mass Traffic Net. This is N1 QOV. Your call signs, please.
This is November 1, Quebec Kilo Oscar, Eric, where? Commercial, 45 degrees.
And also welcoming, recognizing KC-N1QKO. Eric Commercial, looks like not much snow this year. I guess it's El Nino or La Nina, as far as I've read, but I could be wrong. Any words of wisdom weather-wise, Eric?
K1FFK. Just watch your local favorite media source. Rain this afternoon and colder for I think tomorrow and Saturday, or 50 tomorrow. I think high 30s on Saturday and 40s on Sunday. So a little bit of a cool down, and then I think it warms up again next week. And I don't think they've said anything about snow, for Christmas. So it should be good for hopefully holiday travelers through at least through our area. So we'll see. Thanks, Obi. N1QKO, back to net.
Okay, thanks, Eric. Can't be the chemtrails. They're dumping all those chemicals out of planes and up out of rockets. But anyway, what do I know? What else going on here? Something. Oh yeah, National Weather Service. You can do the Skywarn spotter training online. Get a hold of the National Weather Service spotter training. It refers you to a non-weather service site that does online training. I guess I'm not sure when and where, but online. What else is going on here? Finishing up commercials. Somewhere in the USA, it's a national day, like in Bhutan, special holiday, Western province in the Solomon Islands. Las Posadas, the 9 days of Las Posadas in Mexico. Guadalajara, in Texas, near Texas. Anyway. Today in the USA, what is it here? It's December 7th, National Maple Syrup Day, National Re-Gifting Day. What's that mean? Put what you got and don't use back in the pack. Wright Brothers Day. Hey, Wright Brothers Day. Oh my goodness. Anyway. What is it? The Air Force, no, the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. Pretty neat. Again, National Maple Syrup Day, Regifting Day, Pan American Aviation Day. Pan American, is they still in business? Anyway. No Bark News, Northern Berkshire Club.org on the web. Next meeting, January 24th, 7 p.m. at the Berkshire Humane Society building at 214 Barker Road in Pittsfield. No Bark elections are up on the front page. And they're mentioning Straight Key Night, January 1st, Straight Key CW, January 1st. Contests this coming weekend, Feldhell digital thing, the OKDX Riddy thingy, the RAC Winter Contest, CW and phone, Croatian CW Contest, ARRL Rookie Roundup CW, Run for the Bacon QRP CW, SKCC CW Sprint. Oh, wait a minute, that's the 23rd. Never mind. Emily Latilla. Currently, solar flux is at 126. A is 7. K is 1, up from 0 yesterday. And current sunspot count is 49. 49er. And a little blob of VHF, UHF openings over what? Southern, southeastern New York, some of Connecticut and Rhode Island. and some of Massachusetts into Vermont, New Hampshire. It's from the APRS data collection thingy. Anyway, last call. Additional stations for the West Mass traffic net. This is N1 QOV. And we'll have to check on the Fukushima radiation in the Pacific Ocean. No more Harley Davidsons washing up on, or no, what is it? No more jet bikes washing up on the California shores. Anyway, what are we doing here? Okay, what do we do here? Anything for the net? Questions, comments, anything?
AES, comment.
Go ahead.
Oh, very good. Hey, Obi, thank you for putting it out on the street there. I think I connected with K1 WMB to get that 857. All we got to do is sneak an antenna up at the condo, so thanks for the help. Back to net, WA1AES.
Okay, have to get a hold of the skunk works out there in Washington or California. The Stealth. Oh, they make airplanes. Never mind. Okay, my pleasure, Ernie. Where are we here? Additional anythings?
Ready, check in?
Go ahead, my friend.
Good morning, Obi. This is KB1YU, checking in. Commercial power, no traffic, and let's see, we have 36 degrees currently over here. Thank you very much, KB1YU.
Okay, I guess it's okay to run the net a little long, but anyway, it's like this repeater's not constantly in use, as people might have noticed. What else have we got here? Any additional? Okay, the next regularly scheduled traffic net is this afternoon at 1 p.m., 1300. And with that, this closes cycle 1 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts traffic net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91162.2 tone repeater. The time is now 10 hours and 25 minutes. 1025 hours. I now return the repeater back to regular amateur use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while this net was being conducted. I did look up the directors, conductors for the Boston Symphony Orchestra. Quite an array of whatever. Okay, thank you, Tosh. Oh, you already did that. This is November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor N1 QOV, now signing clear, 7-3. You can't do that on phone. The net is closed.
AB1YEO WA1AES. Mario, how much snow you got? I don't even want to hear that word. It's too early. Jeez. No, well, luckily the temperature did not drop as much as they thought. They thought we were going to have freezing drizzle this morning, but it was a few degrees too warm. But, well, slowly it's getting a little cooler, but I think next week is going to warm up again into the 50s. So that's fine with me. Less to deal with. WA1AS, KB1YU. K1FFK. Roger. Well, that works for me. I got to be driving around here and there. Don't need to be slipping and sliding. Oh, well, you all set for the holiday? Ready to go for next week? or anything like that? WA18ES. Well, we thought about it, but the wife really didn't want to fly. And instead of us going out there, we sent him a couple airline tickets so he and his girlfriend can come out for the older boy's wedding in June. So we're going to drive down to Atlantic City. We had our Christmas get-together with the family last weekend, or this past weekend. Had everybody, all 6 of them over. And thanks to Mazzio's, we had some real good victuals. WA18ES. All right, Roger that. Well, I'm glad you're going to be able to get out to the casinos there in Jersey. That's good. Well, we really don't have any plans other than just visiting local family and things like that. And I heard that you said earlier there that you got a radio now for your home QTH. Is that all set up now? No, I located one locally. Okay, boy, the brain ain't working here. Will, WMB, there we go. Down in Great Barrington has one he wants to part with. He said no rush, which is fine. So maybe right after the first of the year we'll connect with him. And then I got to string a wire out into the woods before the people start coming back for the springtime. So we get it up there while nobody's around. But that's the plan. I haven't got any time to play with it, but we'll see if we can't get it hooked up. WA18ES. Roger that. Well, if you need any help, let me know. On one of my days off, I can run over there and help you set it up there with the wire. Before the snow start falling too, because sooner or later we're gonna get some. Probably at this point, look like we'll be hopefully in January or February, something like that. Which that's fine with me. It works for me. Yeah, the plan is simple. I think I'm gonna go with an end-fed wire. Attach one end to the roof of the deck, right next to the edge of the unit there. Shoot the wire out over the trees. So we'll see how that goes. Thanks for the offer. I'll try to connect with you someday early in midweek when you're not working, and buy you some lunch, and we'll get it out there. But sadly it'll be in January. Too much to do between now and the first of the year. But that's okay. It's nice to have plans. Took me about 9 months to finally buy the 857 and get the antenna put on the mobile here. WA18ES. That's all right. It's better to have it planned well and take your time rather than rushing it. Oh, you let me know. That's no problem. And even if it's with snow, we'll manage one way or the other. And yeah, that'll be good. And I think at one point too, you were considering what was it, the rotatable dipole, something like that. It's more of a portable thing. Any thoughts on that, or just gonna go with the NFET? I think I'm gonna go with the NFET for now. WA18ES. Beautiful downtown Stockbridge. Don't know if this is an RF hole for the machine this time of year. But yeah, then there's always that portable dipole thing. I forget what they call it. The brain isn't working. But if they give me any trouble with the wire, I'll just use that. Actually, the 2-meter 440 I made detachable. I've got it slipped into the service conduit. So if anybody gripes about it, I can just lift it up, drop it down on the deck, and then put it up in the evening. So we'll try to be unobtrusive. WA18ES. Very good. You have a backup plan. That's excellent. Very good. And so you were down towards Connecticut, Canaan. I think I heard where you were when you first checked in at at the Gear Village this morning, the retirement assisted living convalescent facility there. They're putting a small addition on the assisted living. They're not going to put a big addition on the convalescent hospital. Hopefully we'll get involved in that also. Now that's the big business, healthcare and taking care of us old folks. But I'm not going to deal with that, I hope, for a while, over.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that place there. By any chance, do you check to see if the bakery is still around? I think I remember you telling me about the bakery there in Winstead. Is that still around, or I don't know if you even had a chance to check it?
I think that was the Black Forest. I think it's changed hands, and it may have even changed hands again, but I think it's still there, just short of the 44 Route 7 junction. But I didn't go by that today. I just went straight south on 7, and Gear Village is right there just below the 44 junction. Quite a place. Very, very nice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I used to know somebody that was living there. Went to visit him a couple times, and yeah, very nice place, and allows people to be fairly independent, or if they need some assistance, that's also there as well. It's provided. That's a very nice place. Um, and have you heard anything from Frank? How's he doing lately? I haven't really been on the radio much, so I don't know if he. I know he came back back from the hospital. How's he doing?
Thought he might hop in there, WA18ES. I was talking to him this morning. He's doing better. Got rid of that congestion and pneumonia kind of thing. Doing some home physical therapy. They're pushing him to climb stairs and be more mobile. So hopefully that'll work out for him. He can stay home and, but get out and about a little bit. Over.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that he's doing better. And yeah, definitely. We don't do enough of that, but we definitely need exercise, including myself. We just we get so wrapped up on other things and forget about the exercise. It's like the tuning of the body, sort of thing. And how's the wife doing? And is she pretty much now back to normal and doing her normal activities now?
WA18ES. Excuse me. The knee is much better. But lately she's been having low back pains and down into the muscles in the back of the legs. So she hadn't want to go to the doctor, but she's got a physical the first week of January, and I think the second or third week she goes back to the surgeon again. So maybe trying to favor that side is pull the muscle or something in the back. Over. K1FFK.
Yeah, Roger that. Yeah, I think that's probably the case, because that's common. That happened to me too when I had one of my tendons ruptured. They had to reattach. I went to physical therapy and all that stuff. And of course, you favor the other leg, and then all of a sudden you start having problems with your good side, with your good leg, because you're now doing more with it, and then also your back as well. You're trying to compensate, and that happens. But if she's still going to the physical therapy, maybe she should mention that to them, and maybe they can recommend certain exercises to balance things. I don't know if she's still going to physical therapy, but they can do really wonders with the appropriate exercises there.
Nah, she hadn't done any physical therapy since August. She was doing it in Connecticut. We moved here. I got it reallocated up here. I think she did it once or twice and said it wasn't worth it. She was getting around fine. She felt good. The leg was coming around. This has just been the last 3-4 weeks that the back has been bugging her. And I don't know whether it's arthritis or something else, but I told her to go see the doc. She'll put it off until she sees him in January. So, meanwhile, she's moving sort of slow. Over.
Oh well, and what can you do? Well, hopefully it's nothing major, and maybe the doctor might look into it and figure out what it is. But yeah, you just don't want to let it hang around for too long because then you can also, make some damage there if you're overdoing it. But anyway, hopefully it will be just a muscle and with some rest. I sometimes do some hot pads on on the back there while you're sitting, while you're resting. Might help relax some of those strained muscles and help. I don't know if she tried any of that, but anyway, hopefully it's nothing major. WA1AES KB1YU.
WA1AES. Yeah, she's been doing the heat and pad while she's sitting there on the couch during the day and in the evening in bed. So, oh well, you can't force them. You can lead a horse to water, but she says she's not going to a separate doctor's appointment. She'll wait until the one she's got. So I'm not arguing, and it hasn't been too bad. It's been tired too, so definitely the physical will be a good idea. All right, I am at the Lee Outlets here. Going to try to find her a vest. So we'll talk to you later. Have a great morning. And if you're working today, go easy. WA18ES, clear on your final.
Oh, hey, Ernie, it was good to catch up with you and have a little chat. And yeah, I gotta go to work later on, so I'm just trying to get a few things ready before I head out. You have a great afternoon. Stay dry. I think it's supposed to rain kind of a little more later on, and hopefully it will clear by tomorrow morning. Have a great weekend if I don't catch up with you later on, and maybe I'll talk to you next week. WA1AES KB1YO 73.
Okay, if you copy, I got real scratchy here pulling into the outlets. Have a great day, Mario. Good talking to you. WA18ES.
Roger that. Yeah, I copy you 100%. Have a great afternoon. KB1YO clear.
Hey, pigs! Pigs! Food day! Wake up! Wake up! Anyway, food day. But anyways, beware starving vets in the freezing cold. Pay heed, indeed. Starving vets in the freezing cold. Yeah, shade. Kind of. Starving vets in the freezing cold with minimal equipment and non-operable equipment. Hey, who was that? Anyway, plenty of food. I'm all starved to death, so here we go. Ready? Are you ready? Pay attention. There'll be a quiz later. What do we got here? This huge thing of tomato sauce. And flavored with meat. My goodness. Can you believe it? Flavored with meat. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. We got, what do we got here? Mixed veggies. Mixed veggies. I might make a, mixed vegetables. I might make a stew or something.
K1FFK.
I might make a stew.